Welcome to EduRev.
Hi all, my name is Sarika Tulsiani, and today in this video we are going to solve a few more questions of ratio proportion variation which are CAT level and some of the CAT questions as well. So let's start with the first question. Let's see what does it say. It says there are three numbers. 3 times the first is equal to 4 times the second number. 5 times the second number is equal to 3 times the third number. If the sum of three numbers is 84, find the third number. Okay, so they've given the relation of first and second and third. They've given the sum and they are asking you what is the third number. Now what do they say? Let the first number be x, second number be y, third number be z. Okay? Now they are saying 3 times the first number is equal to 4 times the second number. Okay, so 3x is equal to 4y. They're also saying 5 times the second number is equal to 3 times the third number. What am I supposed to do is, I want to combine all three of them together. So what we'll do is, this is 4y, this is 5y. We will take the LCM of 4 and 5, which is 20. So I'll multiply this with 5. So this will also get multiplied with 5. This I'll multiply with 4. So this will also get multiplied with 4. So you will have 15x is equal to 20y. Here you will have 20y is equal to 12z. Now both of them are 20y. So can I say 15x is equal to 20y is equal to 12z? Okay? All these three terms are equal. They are saying the sum of these numbers is 84. Sum of these numbers is 84. So that means your x plus y plus z should be equal to 84. Understand, I just know the relation which says that 15 times x is equal to 20 times y is equal to 12 times z. Okay? I want the relation of x, y, z. Whenever you have three terms which are equal this way, equate them to their LCM. Okay? Equate them to their LCM. The 15, 20 and 12 ka LCM will be 60. So this means 15x is equal to 60. Correct? So x will be equal to 4. 20y is equal to 60. So y will be equal to 3. 12z is equal to 60. So z will be equal to 5. Okay, so I got my three numbers 4, 3 and 5. These are as per the ratio. So if I ask you what is the sum of the three numbers, it will be 4 plus 3 which is 7, 7 plus 5 which is 12. So my addition comes out to be 12, but their addition is 84. So if 12 means 84, they're asking you what is the third number. In my case, the third number was 5. So 5 means how much? 12 words are 74. 12 words is 84. 12 sevens are is 84. So 5 will also become 7 times. So your answer will become 35. So your third number is 35. Okay? Now let's look at the next question. What does it say? In a class, the ratio of boys to girls is 4:3. All the students have appeared for a test. The ratio of boys who passed to girls who passed is 2:1. The ratio of boys who failed to girls who failed is 6:7. If 18 boys failed the test, what is the total number of students in the class? See, we have the total ratio of boys and girls as 4:3. So let's say if we have 4x boys, we have 3x girls. So we have a total of 7x students. Okay? Now, the ratio of boys who passed to girls who passed is 2:1. So suppose, let's say boys passed are 2y, so girls passed are 1y. And the ratio of boys who failed to girls who failed is 6:7. So suppose 6z boys failed, so 7z girls failed. If I want to form equations, can I say the total boys were 4x? That is equal to boys who passed plus boys who failed. You will either pass or you will fail because everybody has given the test, right? Similarly, the total girls will be girls who passed plus girls who failed. ठीक है. So this is the equation we can form. Now we'll try to establish a relation between any two of the terms. ठीक है, between any two of the terms. So let's try to eliminate a variable. Okay, so let's try to eliminate y. So if I multiply this equation with 2, I will get 6x is equal to 2y plus 14z. ठीक है. Now I will subtract this third equation from the first equation. So 6x minus 4x will become 2x. 2y will get cancelled. 14z minus 6z is 8z. ठीक है. So I will get 2x is equal to 8z or x is equal to 4z. ठीक है. x is equal to 4z. They've also specified that 18 boys have failed the test. As per our value, we have 6z boys who have failed the test. So can I say 6z is equal to 18? So z is equal to 3. Correct? I'll substitute this value here. So your x is equal to 4 into 3, which is 12. They are asking you what is the total number of students in the class. We know the total students in the class were 7x. So if total is 7x, x is 12, so your value becomes 84. Okay, so there are 84 students in the class. Now let's move on to the next question. It says A purchased a 40-seater bus. He started his services on route number 2 from M to D with route length of 50 kilometers. So he's purchased a bus. He started his services on a length of 50 kilometers. His profit P from the bus depends upon the number of passengers over a certain minimum number of passengers N and upon the distance traveled by the bus. His profit is 3600 with 29 passengers in the bus journey of a distance of 36 kilometers and it is 6300. So the profit is 6300 with 36 passengers for a journey of 42 kilometers. What is the minimum number of passengers required so that he will not suffer a loss? Okay? So basically, let's say the profit is P. Okay? It is proportional. It depends upon the number of passengers over a certain minimum number of passengers N. Okay? So let's say T are the number of people traveling and N are the number of people beyond which he will not suffer any loss. So his profit varies with respect to T minus N. It is the extension, it is the difference between the people traveling and the minimum number of people required to travel so that he does not suffer any loss. But it is also varies with respect to the distance traveled by the bus. So let's say the distance is D. Okay? So when I remove the variation sign, I will have to add a constant k into T minus N into D. So initially the profit was 3600. Okay? That is equal to k into the number of people traveling were 29 minus minimum number of people for no loss is N. Okay? And the distance is 36 kilometers. Similarly, the profit is 6300. Again, this will be k only. The passengers are 36 minus N and the distance is 42 kilometers. So what are we supposed to do? We want to calculate the value of N. So rather than simultaneously solving, one easy way would be divide the two equations. If you divide, your kk directly gets cancelled. Okay? Your zeros will get cancelled. 9 4s are 9 7s are. Okay? Again 4 1s are 4 9s are 7 1s are 7 6s are. Then 3 2s are 3 3s are. So 3 by 2 will go on the other side and it will become 2 upon 3. That is equal to 29 minus N upon 36 minus N. So if I cross multiply, I will get 72 minus 2N is equal to 29 into 3, which is 87 minus 3N. So 3N minus 2N will become N, which is 87 minus 72. So this value will come out to be 15. So that means this fellow needs at least 15 passengers so that he does not suffer any loss. ठीक है? A has 4 times as much money with him as B does. Each day, A spends a constant amount of money while B earns a fourth of the amount that A spends. So whatever money A is spending, uska 1/4 is the money B is earning. After 10 days, the ratio of the amounts with A and B is 12:13. After how many days will the ratio of amounts will be 4:31? ठीक है? Now understand, A has 4 times the money B has. Suppose A has 4x money, so B has 1x money. ठीक है? 4 times and 1 time, 4x and x. Each day A spends a constant amount and B earns 1/4 of it. So let's say, for example, suppose A spends 4z of the money. ठीक है? He spends 4z of the money. B will earn 1/4 of this. So B will earn z amount of money. ठीक है? After 10 days, the ratio is 12:13. So every day if A is spending 4z, so after 10 days A will be spending 4z into 10 and B will be earning z into 10. So now they are saying A का money right now is 4x minus 40z upon B का money is x plus 10z. This ratio here we have calculated for 10 days. ठीक है? That is the reason we are multiplying by 10. This ratio is 12:13. So we'll cross multiply and we'll find the relation between x and z first. So 13 fours will become 52x minus, this will be 520z is equal to 12x plus 120z. So 52 minus 12 will become 40x is equal to 520 plus 120 will become 640z. So you will get x is equal to 16z. ठीक है? So we got a relation between x and z. X is equal to 16z. After how many days will the ratio be 4:31? So I am saying, let's say after n days, ठीक है, the ratio will be 4:31. So A initially had 4x minus he's spending 4x every day. And he's going to spend this money for n days now because we are saying after n days. ठीक है? Upon B had x, he's earning 10z every day. After n days, the ratio becomes 4:31. But I know x is equal to 16z. So I'll substitute this here. So 4 into 16 will become 64z minus 4zn upon you will have 16z plus 10zn is equal to 4/31. So from your numerator denominator, your zz will get cancelled. So you will have 64 minus 4n upon 16 plus 10n is equal to 4/31. So if you cross multiply and calculate, the value of n will come out to be 15. ठीक है? So value of n will come out to be 15. So after a total of 15 days, the ratio will be 4:31. But initially first 10 days के बाद ratio दिया था 12:13. After first 10 days, the ratio is 12:13. उसके बाद it takes how many days? How many extra days does it take? उसके बाद the extra days taken are 5 days. ठीक है? So after 5 days from 12:13, the ratio will be 4:31. ठीक है? So your answer is 5 days and not 15 days. Now let's look at the next question. What does it say? It says a quantity P equals the sum of 3 other quantities, the first of which is a constant, the second varies directly as x, and the third varies directly as x square. When x is 1, P is 13. When x is 2, P is 36. When x is 3, P is 79. Find the constant. So I would suggest you to try this sum on your own first and then look at the solution. So let's say, now what are they saying? A quantity P is a sum of 3 parts. Let's say the 3 parts are A, B and C. The first is a constant, so A is a constant. The second varies directly as x, so B varies directly as x. So let's call it as B is equal to kx, because when you remove the variation sign, you have to add a constant. Okay? And the third, that is C, varies directly as x square. So when you remove the variation sign again you have to add a constant. Let's add q. So this will become qx square. So your equation will become P is equal to A plus kx plus qx square. The final question is, what is the value of A? What is the value of the constant? Now let's try and substitute the values. The first set of values are, when x is 1, P is 13. So P is 13. This will be A. X is 1. So this will be K plus Q. This is your first equation. When x is 2, P is 36. Okay? So P is 36 is equal to A plus, this will be 2K plus 4Q. This is your second equation. And the third is, when x is 3, P is 79. So this will be 79 is equal to A plus 3K plus 9Q. This is your third equation. What we'll do is, we'll try to solve these equations simultaneously, eliminate the variables, and then trying to figure out the value of A. So what I'll do is, suppose if I solve equation 1 and 2. I solve equation 1 and 2, you can eliminate any one of the variables. Okay? Let's say I want to eliminate K. Okay? Or you can even eliminate A for that matter. Let's eliminate A. Suppose if I just subtract 2 and 1. So 36 minus 13 will become 23. A will get cancelled. 2K minus K will become K. 4Q minus Q will become 3Q. Similarly, let's subtract 3 from 2. So 79 minus 36, 9 minus 6 will become 3, 7 minus 3 will become 4, is equal to A will get cancelled, 3K minus 2K is K again, plus 9Q minus 4Q is 5Q. So we got two equations, two basic equations, and we can solve them simultaneously now. Again, if I just subtract these two, I'll get 43 minus 23, which is 20, KK will get cancelled. 5 minus 3 will become 2Q. So can I say the value of Q is 10? I got the value of Q. I can substitute here and I can get the value of K. So we know 23 is equal to K plus 3Q. So that is 3 into 10, which is 30. So your K will be 23 minus 30, which is minus 7. Okay, K is minus 7. Now we want the value of K. So I will substitute that in the first equation. Okay, we know 13 is equal to A plus K. K का value है minus 7 or plus Q, which is 10. So this will become 13 is equal to A plus 7 minus 10 will become 3. So your value of A will be 13 minus 3, which is 10. This was our constant and the value of our constant is 10. So in this video, we have solved quite a few CAT questions and CAT level questions as far as ratio proportion variation is concerned. After having a look at this video, please go back and try certain mock tests on your own. We have really good questions which are designed by our EduRev educators. So make sure you try and attempt those questions so that you can get a better clarity as to whether you're really comfortable with the topic or not. If you have any queries, you can write into us at support@edurev.in, and for anything else, you can visit the website www.edurev.in. Thank you so much.